Do you want to make a custom banner for your next event? In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a banner from scratch using Cricut Design Space. Hi, my name is Kim with Kimagine DIY, where I hope to help you imagine the possibilities with DIYs and crafts. If that sounds like fun to you, consider subscribing. Now let's just jump into the materials that we will need to create this banner. Lay out your burlap so you can measure, cut, and iron it out. Then with a mixture of water and tacky glue, you're going to spread it all over the fabric so it doesn't fray. I let it dry overnight just to be safe. And then with my mat, a combination of it not being as sticky and the burlap being very stiff, I actually used blue tape to help secure it down. To create the banner, I went over to Shapes and created my rectangle. Then selected the pentagon and resized it. It's going to be the same width as your banner, but you can adjust the height for your visual liking. Then select both shapes, align horizontally, slice, and delete the excess. Then duplicate it for the amount of panels you need. Then let's go over to make it. Since I'm using my long mat, I need to change my material size and then also rearrange the pieces so it'll fit, so it'll cut right onto the mat. I'm also using my fabric rotary blade for this. Weeding was a piece of cake. I'm using the banner and the pentagon shape to slice out little arrows to use as a guide so I can line up my letters onto the banner. Once the arrow is sliced, you want to make sure you attach it to the letter above. Then click Make It. Since I'm using my long mat again, just adjust the material size. If you want to make your life easier, you can just cut as is. But I want to use as much vinyl as possible so there's little waste, so I'm overlapping the design. Then go to Browse Materials and select Matte Vinyl. When weeding, I always like to remove the excess first with my rotary blade. Then slowly peel everything off, being careful that it doesn't touch your project, like it happened with me with the letter M. Then cut some transfer tape, or in my case I'm using clear contact paper. Since I overlap the design, I actually have to use some of the wax paper to cover any parts that I do not want peeled up. Then line up your arrow for the letter and just use your scraper to adhere it down. Question of the day: what is your favorite party decoration you make with your Cricut? Let me know in the comments below. Now it's time to create the stencil for the painted heart. I centered the heart with the banner horizontally and used the slice button. Then just go over to Make It, and for your material, you're going to select stencil film. This only needs the fine point blade. After weeding, lay the film right on top of the banner and grab your paint. I'm using this house paint actually from a previous project. Then grab a stencil brush, which is flat on the bottom, and you're going to paint almost like if you're stamping. Then I used a spray adhesive, covered the entire area, and poured the glitter right on top. I let it sit for about 10 minutes before shaking off the excess. When adding the string, I used twine, and at the ends, I just decided to leave about 4 feet. And then 1 inch between each banner. I used hot glue for this because of its fast drying time. I was very pleased with the outcome. I love how the hearts have a twinkle effect from the glitter. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please consider subscribing so you can see more DIYs and crafts. And I hope to see you in the next video. Then go to Browse Materials and select Matte Vinyl. Then goes to